Hey, how's it, Makana? Good to
Solid,
see you.
brother.
Solid. You know, last time we checked in with you, you were just wrapping up Curators of Music.
Yeah.
How about some impressions of that since you finished with that? And then, since then, you've been quite busy. I mean, you warned us you were going to be busy, but it really has been quite 6 months, hasn't it?
I don't know. It's been a mad, crazy rush. The Curators of Hawaiian Music series was one of the highlights of my life. Such a beautiful opportunity to pause the development and just bring about that old romantic vibe of Waikiki. I loved it.
Yeah, it was fun. We hung out after the show. It was like old days.
Yeah, it was like the olden days. And I love the olden days. So we really enjoyed it. We may want to do another one soon, later this year. Since then, I have been on a marathon. Just a lot of gigs have come through.
How about some highlights? You know, like the president.
The White House was in December. That was a beautiful opportunity and a great honor. And they were very gracious. As soon as I got in, after an hour and a half of major security, we were escorted to meet the president and the first lady. And they were just really, really cordial. As soon as I was brought up to them and I threw a shaka, they just went local on me, full on. And it's cool. I mean, it just makes the world a smaller place.
Yeah.
Regardless of the politics and the policies, just to know that the consciousness of what we value here is at that seat, at the helm. It's really a blessing.
So you really got that from him?
Yeah. I mean, he's definitely connected to us out here.
And what can we do more?
I think we need to do it ourselves. I think we need to get rid of the attitude that someone else is going to do it for us, whether it's the feds or the Chinese or the Japanese. And I really think that we need to start treating our home like a very, very sacred place, because people follow. And when you become a leader, they will follow. Right now, the leaders are following. So when you learn to let go of the fear of, are we going to have the numbers? Are we going to have, the attention on this market? And you approach it more from the attitude of, we have such a special place. We need to really buckle down and become a lot more self-sufficient on all fronts. And we need to remember why people come here. We need to get into their minds instead of shoving down their throat what we think they want. Because like when I do a show, I can't go, I think the audience is going to want this, I think the audience is going to want that. The best performers know that you have to listen to the audience. And I think that people come here because they want reprieve from all the things they can get elsewhere. So bring back the old style. What I mean by that is bring back that sense of community, of aloha, less of the big brands, more of the small businesses. We need to support local businesses. We need to get more sustainability of our food first, before everything else. Even before fuel, food has to come first. I think that, when I play the farmers markets, I see how it's so many tourists that the local people don't want to go anymore. Tourists are hungry for something authentic. And we need to be that authenticity. I come from a tradition that is not a very popular tradition, but it's become popular because it's presented in a certain way. So I present it the way that I feel to present it with my own personality, but we always maintain the essence of what we call the tradition. And I think that's what people want. I mean, when I travel, I want to experience what's authentic, what's hundreds of years old, what people did before travelers came there. And we cannot be the ancients, but we can appreciate them, and we can convey that feeling. And that's what the performances are about. It's really about, when you come to our show, we bring back that feeling.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So one other thing. So what's next? What's coming up? What's exciting?
I'm off to California for 6 months. I am working on a lot of music, and it's good to get away. It always develops a greater appreciation for your home. And I'm bifurcating my music in the sense that I'm going into some really deep themes about Hawaii I've historically done ethnic and cultural music, but now I'm going to get into utilizing that style of music, but putting up some pretty deep messages that include development in Hawaii and maintaining what is real and the things that we've been talking about. I want to sing about these things. So that's on my next project that's going to be coming out. And on the flip side, I'm going to be taking slack key into a genre I call slack rock and putting it out in a form that people who have no relationship to Hawaii can appreciate.
Well, that sounds really exciting.
You remember me when the west wind moves on the fields of fall. You forget the sun in its shining sky as we walk in fields of blue. So she took her love all together wild on the fields of fall. In his arms she fell as the king down among the fields. Will you stand with me? Will you be my love among the fields of fall? You'll forget the sun in its shining sky as we lie in fields.